The sequential M gearbox is essentially a six-speed manual gearbox where the clutch and gearbox are operated electro-hydraulically by a computer in response to the driver pulling on two paddles behind the steering wheel, or by pushing a floor shifter forwards or backwards. There is no clutch pedal. As well, the SMG is capable of operating completely automatically if desired. Die-hard manual transmission enthusiasts may find it hard to believe that an electronically controlled transmission without a clutch pedal could be more satisfying than a traditional manual gearbox. I'm not going to say that it is better than a traditional manual gearbox, but there are some advantages which make it possible to drive the M3 more smoothly and safely at higher speeds, and add an element of excitement that wasn't there before. First, note that the SMG system is not an automatic transmission that can be shifted manually, like BMW's Steptronic or Porsche's Tiptronic. It is a manual transmission with a clutch, but without a clutch pedal that can change gears by itself in response to driver input. BMW developed the SMG in close collaboration with Getrag and Sachs and uses a similar technology in the Williams BMW Formula One racing cars. After you get into the car, you'll see a small orange LCD display in the instrument cluster that tells you what gear or mode you are in. R is for reverse, 0 is for neutral, A is for automatic, and S is for sequential. This display is not only small, but confusing because the automatic mode includes an A and an S symbol, while the sequential manual mode has an A symbol in a different font type. As well, I'm not sure why 0 stands for neutral. It took me a while to figure out what mode I was in. The system also includes a drive logic button just behind the gear lever that allows the driver to adjust the speed of shifts and the shift points using 6 different settings. To start the M3 SMG, your foot must be on the brake and the shift lever in 0 mode while the ignition is on. Turn the key, and the 333 horsepower inline 3.2-liter 6-cylinder engine roars to life, emitting a dull rumble from the M3's quad tailpipes. The SMG can be changed between manual and automatic modes anytime while the car is running, simply by tapping the floor gear lever to the right. Tapping to the left will put it into neutral. Just behind the steering wheel are 2 large, flat paddles, which can be reached with your fingertips while holding the steering wheel in the 9 and 3 or 10 and 2 positions. To shift up, the driver pulls on the right plus paddle, and to shift down, the driver tugs on the left minus paddle. Alternatively, the driver can shift up by pulling back on the floor gear lever or change down gears by pushing forwards. This is the opposite direction to that of some semi-automatic transmissions. The SMG Drive Logic system has 6 settings. The lowest setting starts the car off in 2nd gear, shifts sooner, and goes into 6th gear more readily to save fuel. The highest setting starts off in 1st gear, revs the engine higher before shifting, and tends to stay in lower gears to keep the engine revving faster for more responsiveness. It's also more aggressive when downshifting.